Okay. Today was a no news Monday. I took a decent amount of trades today, which is bad, very fucking bad. Overall accounts, account one, account two. I recently set a 500 daily loss limit, and I'm not going to go anything below that. So one account hit that today. Then the other account is up 1.2k today. So overall, I'm up, yeah. Obviously, if I didn't have the 500 on loss limit, I would have made 1.2 on that as well. But managing risk, yeah. What the fuck is? I can hear myself. I do not want to be losing more than 500 in a day. Like, come on now. Realistically, yeah, if I'm upping my size, but I'm not upping my size, it would be because I've over leveraged or over traded. That would be why I'm losing over 500. We're not actually going to review the trades today purely because I did delete them and I can't be asked to go back to the executions. Although, is that lazy? The reason why I don't think it's lazy is because I was a bot and didn't journal them correctly in my server today, so I can't even go back and work out what it exactly was and what I was thinking about, which is a really bad habit. This has not been a good day in terms of, the things I care about. By being positive about it, and we go into tomorrow basically a different mindset. I smoked and drank last night, woke up literally like skits, did an ice bath, like, if you're not going to be disciplined outside the markets, you can't expect to be disciplined in the markets. So my life not being in order is going to directly relate proportionally to how well I trade. That's a simple fact. It's not to do with, like, if you get 1 minute before the charts and you're like, well, you think you're locked in the right mindset, you're definitely not. You need to take a step back, breathe, work out what you're gonna fucking do for that day. I did none of that. I was jumping straight in, start charting. Bad habit, not professional, not gonna happen again. Especially on No News Monday. That's such a bad time to be doing that. Alright, we're gonna start with ES here for the draw. So Monday's candle is just completely scuffed. Here's our range we're in at the moment. Here to here, 4 hour time frame. Obviously very near all-time highs on ES. Okay, so if I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, right, we're in some sort of sell side of the curve here. This is sell side. The 4 hour we've come down, swept this, or maybe we're in a buy side of the curve. I think we're on the buy side of the curve actually. Sweep liquidity, 5 hour gap, pushing up. Here are my liquidity points. Here. All this liquidity. Here. There's so much generated liquidity, so I expect this to be a low resistance liquidity run. And this is my most recent relevant buy side. So these are my 2 buy side levels. Okay, so we pushed up. We have got lots of sell side to be fair as well. Do the hourly. So we swipe some internal sell side here. Big push up. Kind of like a market structure shift here. Pull back. Swipe liquidity. Push back up. And this crazy big imbalance and volume imbalance. Look at Monday's action. This is just awful. Terrible to trade. So in this hourly, generated some buy side. And market opens here. So the few things we could do, we can either form some sort of internal model in the morning, and then maybe do something to manipulate and come seek these highs, or we could run through this hourly, take out sell side, then maybe start a model to go higher, or we might just run this whole thing. So there's lots of possibilities, and we're just going to observe and see what happens basically. So much low resistance on the buy side here. Like, I expect this all to get ran. I expect firstly this to get ran. and then yeah, true buy side. Let's look at NQ here. Try on the daily. Here's a big push up. Obviously we have swipe buy side. And we're on a bigger time frame, weekly imbalance as well. So the 4 hour. So we need way more structure on the 4 hour here. We've swiped buy side, pushed back inside the range, retraced, and actually holding consequent encroachment of this wick. So that's bullish here. This, I don't class this as equal highs. This is fine displacement. We ran through this 4 hour. So I do expect this to be the draw coming in the overnight session potentially. We have got a nestled in 4 hour here, so we might sweep this and then potentially bounce. But if we went through this, I expect this to be the draw. That's an hourly time frame here. So if we haven't swept this by the morning, I'll be looking for shorts. This is obviously a 4 hour inverse. Lots of generated liquidity on the buy side, so I'll be looking for, if we haven't swept this by the morning, some sort of manipulation and then push lower. But I think, if I'm honest, we're just going to sell off in the PM. And then, yeah, it's really up to what we want to do when we're here, really. It's all about being patient and make sure you're adjusting the time frames. So yeah, this low potentially might have an SMT here, because this low, look at it on ES compared to NQ. So we might come down, swipe this, form SMT, then we'll get a buy model to the upside. So we got this high, no externals, and then we got, yeah, these highs. Let's check news. 1, okay, so 2 PM news, it's important, let me put that in my journal. But in the morning we're fine. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. That's a pretty good top-down analysis, I think. And yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Only kind of update was that I had the 500 loss limit personal thing in it.